All right, so we have Python and we have Visual Studio Code, right? So what we did, just small recap. So we have installed Visual Studio Code. Where you can do that here. One more time, if you missed that, it's very fast. Just install it. Second thing is you install Python from here, Python, and just install it on your machine, whether it is Linux or whatever. Okay. Next thing, you run Visual Studio Code. Here in the sidebar, you will see extensions icon. Click here, and in the search bar, write Python. After that, you will see here the Python extension available for installation. Just select it and install. Make new file, new, okay, and save the file. So you save it, save as or save, doesn't matter. And when you save the file, okay, just call it whatever you wish, the name, and extension must be py, meaning Python script or Python file, .py. Okay? When you do that, you have to see this run button here, or Visual Studio will suggest you to install something here. Just do that. Pylint or something. Just install it and you're ready to go. Okay. Now, what we do, I will increase my font size to show everything for you. Now, here is the Python. Now, we can print something. For example, we can print hi at, no, welcome to Datorum. Okay, like this. If you write this script, you see that it takes some colors, yellow and whatever, and then you can run it. Run. When you run it, you will see in the terminal. So terminal will open. Here you will see Python. Okay, Python. And here you will see the result in the terminal. Are you fine with that? Does that work for you all? No? Okay. Now, let me do the following. Please just do in a simple way. So I will put this code here as a snippet. Okay. And yeah, you can use PyCharm, sure. Okay. So if you are okay with that, if it runs, just put check mark here. If not, just put some red square. Now, one suggestion for you. Let me fix camera. If you feel that you cannot do that in Visual Studio Code, you can do Python online. And you can use the Replit Python 3, okay, here. You can write your code directly here and run directly here. So this is the link for you, Replit. And you don't need Visual Studio to do that. You can just run it in your browser, okay? As easy as it is. Python 3 Replit. Okay, so if you missed this part, you cannot install Visual Studio. It doesn't work for you, whatever, just go to this link, this one, and enjoy Python. Okay, so this is what we print, but we don't want to print now anything. We want to make a game, and in this game, we have two players. So first player is computer, and the second player is human. So let us write here, computer turn, computer turn, computer turn, and put some string in it. Let's call it paper. And human turn, or let's do rock. Human turn becomes paper. Okay? What does it mean? It means that we just create two variables in memory, computer turn and human turn, and put some values inside. It's easy, right? Now, this is easy. Now we want to print something like computer turn versus, let's put it, dot human turn. Okay, so that should print here in console rock versus paper. Let me check. Here it is. We see now rock versus paper, because now please pay attention. When I write something in quotes, single or double doesn't matter in Python, then this is static text. But when I write some name of variable, that means I can change this. For example, I can change this value for computer and run it again. And now I have scissors versus paper. Okay, here is the code snippet for you to enjoy it. Okay. Here's the code snippet for you to enjoy it. Now, how can we know who wins? Or first, let us start by allowing us to enter the value for computer and human. Okay? So instead of writing here some text, let us use Python's input function. Input. And let's write here computer, or enter computer turn. Okay. And let's do the same. Enter computer turn. And let's do the same. Enter your turn. Which is like silly, because we will enter the turns both for computer and human. Now, here's the code. Let us test it. Okay. So let me edit this snippet, or let me make new snippet. I do Python snippet. Here it is. Now tell me if that works for you. Okay, so I can see that it works for you. Just put some check marks there, or react to that. Oh, we have 2 people joining, but still. Fine, I have just only 8 out of quite many. So I'm waiting for your reactions. Please react here if things work for you. And if you don't have Visual Studio, you can just copy this code and paste it in Replit. Here, Replit. Run it. You see, it asks for computer turn. Let me write something here. Let's say paper or rock. Enter. It asks for your turn. My turn is paper. And it executes the third line, prints rock versus paper. Is this clear? I think this is easy for you. So please, 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 please react to this check mark. So I'm sure that you're fine with this. Okay. We are much more than this. We are much more than this. Let's collaborate. I need your reactions. That's cool. Artex, thank you very much. By the way, we have stars here with us. I see. Thank you for joining, really. We have Wolferado, we have Artex, we have Artis. And those stars, applauses for them. They have created the bot of this server, which is called the Datorum bot. And this bot is really cool. And now we're making the website for that bot. I hope soon we'll reveal that. And this bot is really cool. It makes a lot of interesting things. It has special abilities. Okay, so I hope you are doing fine. Replit is also fine for doing this code. Now, next thing. What is the next thing we want to do? Can you help me? So what? Who wins? Who wins? Who wins in this tournament? Who wins? And the winner is human or machine? You win. You win anyway because you are coding and you are learning coding. Yeah. So you win anyway. Smart one. Well, yeah, why not? Now, let's do some checks here, right? How we know that human or machine wins? How we know that? Or how do we know this? Yeah, computer takes over the keyboard and wins. Okay. How we know that who wins? Now, to do that in Python or in all programming languages, we have logical checks. And to do that, we can use if statement. So we can write if. It's so simple in Python. If computer turn equals to text, for example, rock, and human turn equals to, for example, let's start with, no. Let's start. If computer turn equals to human turn, right? Then we write in Python this way. Just put colon here or double dots, colon, and then enter. Now you have to start from the new line, then print, let's print tie. Okay? So that's clear. So let's check this code. Let's check it. Run, or you run in Replit. Now computer turn is rock. My turn is rock. Print tie. Here it is. Rock versus rock, tie. Yeah, that's what we're going to do now. Okay. And here's the code for you here in Discord. And let's run in Replit fast. You know, a lot of bots are created in Python. What? Oh, sorry. Computer turn, rock. Human turn, rock. Rock versus rock, tie. Good. Next thing. So if this is not true, we do else if. It's called elif. And then we check. Else, so if they are not the same, then let's say computer turn is rock. And at the same time, human turn. So if human turn is rock and computer turn is also rock, then they are same. We will be here and tie will be here. So let's say it's not rock, but this is paper. Then who wins? Print. Human wins. It's so easy, right? Okay. Okay, it's so easy. So we write. So let's read it in English. If computer turn equals to human turn, print tie. Clear. Else, if this is not true, if computer turn is rock and human turn is paper, then print human wins. Okay? Then let's do other checks. We can copy this one, just select it, select, Control C and Control V. Now, if computer turn is not rock, but let us say it is paper, and human turn is scissors, then again human wins, right? Let's do the same one more time. And now let's write computer turn is scissors and human turn is rock. Then again, human wins. Else, print, computer wins. Oops. All right. This is so easy. It's so easy. Now, what's going on here? Yeah, I'll post code. Okay, here is the code. So in Python, we try to speak English. In many languages, they are built so that we are kind of speaking in English language, right? Let me try it in REPL. Here. Oops. REPL. Run. So computer turn. Let's say computer is rock. My turn is paper. Human wins. Rock versus paper. Human wins. And that's natural. Now let's analyze the code. I write rock for computer and for me paper. Okay? Then what happens? We check. Let me show you here. Then we start checking. If computer turn and human turn are the same, they are not the same. So it will not run this line. We check. Else, if computer turn is rock, yes. And at the same time, human turn is paper, yes. Then we print human wins, and that's it. We finish the program. It will not check other parts because this is called else if. So if this is not true, okay, it proceeds with else. Is this clear? Anything? Any question? Maybe you have any question? Or questions? No questions? Clear? All clear. Very good. Now, let us do the bot part, because right now we are telling computer what is computer's turn. And it's very predictable because I just select for computer, right? Why my computer always wins? Because you are in control of your computer. Now, let us give computer some brain. and let computer to decide on behalf of itself. Terminator. Are you scared? Are you scared? No? Now we will give a computer a brain. It but don't worry, because this brain will be very primitive, very primitive. This brain will be only able to generate simple random numbers and random text. So okay, so first, let's create a list of turns. So let's write turns equals. Let's create a list. Now, please notice I use square brackets. They are not curly, they are not rounded, they are square brackets. Square. My fingers are too curved. Okay, so let's write here turns. First, it can be rock, then it can be paper, and it can be scissors. Right? So 3 possible turns a computer can have, right? Now what we need to get any of them at random. Okay, just any of them at random. Let me see, do we have something ready in Python? For example, how we code, we search on internet. In real life, we are, as programmers, as developers, as anybody who uses coding and programming, we search a lot. Don't please think that in real life programmers are sitting and coding. No, they are searching most of the time. Okay, like we do now. Python select a random list item. Oh, we have a random choice function. Cool, cool. Let us see how we can use that. So, oh, very cool. So what we need a random library. Let's import random. Okay. What does it mean? It means that some people has already developed some codes to generate random numbers, right? And they packed that in random library. So just import random. And then we can write, instead of input blah, blah, blah for computer term, we can use random choice from turns. Okay? And it's so easy. So computer turn becomes random choice from turns. We even need not to generate any number, nothing. Let me try it. Rock versus paper. So that was rock. 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 Again, rock. That's strange. Now scissors. You see? 3 times computer generated rock. And now it generated scissors and computer 1. Okay? And that's it. So if I put that in REPL, replit, run, enter your turn, let's say paper. Computer wins. Okay, let me do now scissors. Oops. Paper versus scissors. Human wins. We are humans. And so you see, I saved humanity. Right now, I have saved humanity for those barbarian machines. Yeah, I won this battle. Sorry, machines. We like you, we built you, and we train you. And we want you to help us to develop the world and to make it even better place. It's a very good place, but even better place. Now, how are you? Are you winning or losing to machine, to the Terminator? Computer wins. Okay. All right. Winning, of course. Now, this is very simple script, right? Very simple, very straightforward. And by this, I want to show you also that if you want to start a language like Python, why Python is now the most popular language? Like if you look at the PYPL popularity of programming languages, and you see that Python is occupies the top one. It's the top first place. Not because this is the best language. Forget this word combination like best language. I have seen in YouTube's, hey guys, watch my video and I will tell you what is the best programming language. Just close this video actually, because there is no best programming language. Well, if you ask me which is the most or more powerful, let's say, I don't know, Java, JavaScript, C Sharp, or Python, I would say you that, of course, like languages like C Sharp, Java are even more powerful. They can do a lot more things, probably. Yeah, I mean, and they run in, so they are for different purposes. Okay, but exactly, not like easier and harder. By the way, I have a video. You can just watch that if you wish. I think I put that here. YouTube. I talk about my videos. I talk about programming languages in context of, here it is. Well, I just put it. Well, I made it public recently. I published that 1 month ago, but I made it public recently. Where is that? Get shareable link. Here it is. You can, yeah, sure. You can watch this video. Whoa, what is this? No, this is not me. Why? Why it fetches? What is this? How it fetches this with my open mouth? Now, when you share the code here in Discord, let us please use snippeting. Control A. Here it is. And because it's much easier to read the code now. Guys, one question. People in the house, one question, please. What if we write here the wrong turn? Just run. And instead of writing paper, scissors, or rock, I write here table. What happens? Computer wins. Computers, they don't forgive us. They don't forgive us our, yeah, they don't forgive us. So they think we are stupid. Sure. I don't think that they think. They just do something. Okay, so what are the features you want to develop in our next 8 minutes? Any questions or win counts? Yeah, sure. We can add that. Sure, we can add that, but then we have to put that into, okay, let's maybe try to do that. Let's maybe try to do that. But let's have 3 rounds, and whoever gets if input is valid. Yeah, we can check if input is valid. Absolutely. So for example, we can do the following. After human turn, we can write. After human turn, we can check if, okay, if human turn does not equal to, can we write it this way? This means it doesn't equal to rock, or human turn does not equal to paper, or human turn does not equal to scissors. Daniela, yes, I think there will be. Yeah. We're now having fun here, but follow the channel, follow the server, information will be there. So if, what's wrong? What is wrong? What I did? Unknown what? Line 7. Okay. So let's do it this way. Did I make some mistake? Oh, can you help me? Do I have any mistake here? I think yes. I think yes. Okay, that is cool. That is cool, cool, cool. Yeah. So, very good point. Now, Python, check if element in a list. How to check if the list contains that, right? So we Google and we try to, what is this? And that's really very easy. So if, instead of writing this, we can write if human turn in turns, or let's say if not human turn in turns, then we exit. Well, what's wrong? Let me start. Enter your turn. Something. Exited. You see that? Exit. Why quit? Exit. Just write exit. I think in Python we write exit. Yes. Yes, Artex. Very cool. So you see, Python is so easy that we can even write like if not human turn in turns. So if you write something here, and if not human turn in turns, so it's not there, then just exit. That's it. Yeah. Now let me provide the fresh code here. Here it is. My code works too. Cool. Yeah, easy. So we are shaping the, now you wanted to count, you wanted simple English language. It is. It looks like English, and it was designed to be simple. Again, it has, we cannot say that, yes, that is perfect. No, actually, because if you create complex solutions, Python has drawbacks because it's very simple. It has very simple syntax. And the author of the or the creators of Python, they have sacrificed precision for simplicity. Okay, now the language is simple, but if you write large chunks of code and more complex things like with classes and so on, you can have ambiguity, and it becomes hard to control some things there because it's simple. Okay, that's why people start using languages like C#, Java, or similar. Yeah, you can do try again. We can put like some loops here, but let's do one thing here. Let's create a variable. Let's call it human score. Let's do computer score. Let it be 0, and human score, let it be 0. Okay. So we create just like two variables, computer score 0, human score 0, and turns is a list of variable, list of elements. Okay. And we can also create game over variable and make it false. Yeah, so game over is false. And now we can use while loop, while game over, while not game over. So while game is not over, like while not game over, we can repeat all these things here, okay, inside the loop. Now, how can we do that? While not game over, we put this semicolon here, right? And now we have to select all the code below, and press tab key, like boom, tab. So it means that we are putting all these things into the while loop. Okay? Okay, now let's do one thing. Let's do one thing. We can also check first here. We can check if human turn, equals enough, for example, then we can exit. Okay, so we can print the scores. Print human score. No, computer score. Computer score. And let's write it versus human score. Okay, and exit. Okay, so easy. So if human turn is enough, okay, enough means enough, then we print the scores and exit. Okay, if not, don't forget to put double equality. That means check. Okay, if not, it will check whether human turn is in turns. If no, then it will exit. Okay, we can also do other logic, but anyway. Wow, while human turn is human turn input enter. Yeah, that's also cool. Jelly, good. If not, it will just continue, it will just loop. So let's run it. I hope so. Enter your turn, something. So it exited. Nothing happened. Okay, let's now. My turn is paper. Tie. Enter your turn. Paper. Tie. Paper. Human wins. Okay, so I can write here, for example, something else like rock. Tie. I get tie, you see? So while will always loop here, because while game over is not true, not game over, we will loop here, right? Let me share this code with you. Okay, here it is. It's so simple. And if we want to make it like game over, we can exit, or we can do other tricks like we can make game over true, and that's it. But this is up to you. So one thing I want to do here, so every time let's do scores, right? So when this is not the best architecture, and let's increase human score, increase by 1. Okay, here increase by 1. Here let's increase by 1. Here increase by 1. Else let us increase computer score. Increase by 1. Okay. And every time this happens, let us print the scores. So within the loop here, let's print the scores every time. Let me run this. Oops. Running. My turn is paper. Human wins. You see 0 versus 1 because I have added 1 to human score and printing the scores. Again, paper. Tie. 0 versus 1 again. Now, rock. Computer wins. Rock again. Tie. Rock. Computer wins. Rock. Computer wins. We can check here. We can check if, for example, if computer score is or equals to, let's say, 3, then we can print that machine won the battle. Machines won the battle. Okay? For example. And we can like exit the program. And we can do another check. So if human score, print, you saved humanity. You saved humanity. And then we exit. Okay? So easy. Victory Royale. Okay, now let's check. I know that it's maybe fast, but this is the logic. I want to just show you that it's how easy to start coding in Python. You just write the code, and that's it. You just write your ideas, and you have to know minimum syntax things to already start coding in Python. Okay, so let me start it. Let me start the code running. My turn is paper. Again, paper. Paper. I'll stick to paper. Tie. Okay, rock. Now the last, it can be the last one. Now, who who thinks that I will save the world now? Who will win, machines or me? Machine or me? Machine or me? Machine or me? Oh, we can do simple poll. Okay, let me do poll. Me or machine? Mortal Kombat. No, who will win? Who will win? Haha. Who will... Oops. I didn't limit that. All right. Machines, machines. So you like machines, I think. Okay, machine will win. Equal. I think Caesars. Okay, maybe tie, by the way. But tie is not possible because ultimately, eventually, um, typically in this type of games, eventually someone must win anyway. So here is the last, maybe not the last. So concentration. We have to be soft like a paper. Tie. Paper. Yes, I saved the humanity and I win this battle versus machine. Sorry, my machine. I really like you because this machine is my instrument, is my tool. And first of all, I earn money with this machine. I do a lot of interesting things with this machine. I stream with this machine. I communicate with this machine. I experiment with that. And this is like a very great tool. Sometimes I do play games. Sometimes. Not very often. Sometimes. Okay. Boom. Okay. So here's the code. I think we can finalize this lovely, interesting let us say communication with computer. Here is the code. Now you can develop it further. You can play with that, play around with that. If you want to learn, the most important is your will and how much you do experiment, how much you do experiment with codes. You break codes, you read in internet and try to find solutions. You ask here in community. Please feel free to ask. By the way, here in general, you can ask questions. Okay, and well, we will try to help you. And we want you to know to communicate with each other, others. All right. And here's the code for you. Okay, so I want to finish today's session. I think that we'll have more sessions. I hope so. With Python, with maybe other things also. Follow, yeah, thank you, Santa. Follow the events channel, announcements, general. Be active here. Ask your questions, okay? This is how you learn when you communicate. And probably I want to do something like next time or maybe sometime. I want to do something with Jupyter Notebook. Do you know what is that? Jupyter Notebook. And I want to play with some data, like make some charts in Python, do some data science and some not machine learning, but data science things. Maybe someday we can do something machine learning, but we'll see that. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, everybody, and have a great evening. And see you next time. Keep chatting here in the server. Enjoy the server. Learn coding. This is fun. This is engaging and really very useful. See you. Bye-bye. Bye.